Hi, this is Heidi, and I'm going to tell you about how I use the Blackboard private journals to help me track progress of students in one of my Blackboard courses. In this course, which is a graduation project course, I have over 300 students that I track, and since they are all working on different projects and they're all at a different point in their project over the year and a half time they work on this, it's a nightmare to keep track of where they are and how to help them, let alone remembering what each of them are doing on their individual projects. So I have found that the Blackboard tools, especially the journals, are very helpful. Aside from giving them the guidelines generally of what they should turn in, I need to remember what they've done and what their projects are all about. Well, I can't possibly remember 300. So I have them track what they are doing on the journals, kind of like a running medical list for me, a medical chart. So what I've done is I've created the journals, and I'll show you where. It's pretty easy. So you go down into the control panel and you go to Class Tools, Journals. It's very easy. See, I've created my private journal. You would go to Create Journal, and you could name it Progress, and you would write whatever your description would be, tracking the progress of the class. You could keep them private, or you could allow your students to read each other's journals, make them available. I wanted them to write in their journals weekly. I did not want my users to edit or delete entries. Whatever they put in there was to stay as they put it. I wasn't really grading for content or spelling or capitalization or anything like that. This was for them to get their thoughts down, get their messages to me. Sometimes if they emailed me, I wanted them to copy and paste right in there. So I didn't want them to edit or delete. So I didn't click any of those. And in this case, I graded them just participation points because I wanted them to take it seriously. If they didn't think they were being graded, they weren't going to write in them. So I gave them possible points, and then I just clicked submit. I'm not going to submit now because I'm not going to create this in there. So I created my journal, and then anytime I wanted to come back in here, I made a button here so I could come back into grade the private journals or read them so I could comment to them. I would come back in here. The students would come in and create a journal entry, and here's my sample entry that they would see. And I even wrote a sample comment so they could see that there's a comment to their post. Now when I come in, underneath my name here on the right is a little arrow, and I would click that to see my students and how many journals they have posted. I could also see little icons to see if they posted a new entry or have a new comment, and if I need to grade it. So I do have a few students who are posting now in the beginning of their senior year. And I do have a few who have not posted in a very long time. So as I go through these, if I see students who have not posted in a long time, that's a red flag for me to get with them. Likewise, if this student just posted now, and I don't remember, oh, what the heck is she doing? Or someone sent me an email and asked me, what should I do now that I got my form in? Oh, well, I don't remember what she did. I can go back into the journal and I can see what they were doing, and I can quickly answer their email, having refreshed my memory of what they were working on. So it has been extremely helpful. And when the students go to write their paper and they say, I don't know what to write about, I tell them, go back into your journals and see what you wrote to me during your progress through your project. So it helps them too. And that's how I use the Blackboard journals.